Good morning again. Today we're going to learn about a second type of poetry. We're going to learn about acrostic poems. Yesterday we learned about haikus, and it was a review for us because we learned about those in the fall. So we learned that haikus are 3 lines, and they have 5 syllables on the first line, 7 on the second, and 5 on the last line. And we also learned that it's a Japanese form of poetry, and that a lot of people like to make nature poems out of haikus. But today we're going to learn about acrostic poems. So on your poetry, if you drew a tree yesterday, you can add acrostic poems to your haiku. Acrostic poems are a fun type of poem, and what you do, you start with a word on the left side of your paper and write it vertically down, and it can be the name of a person or the name of a thing, the name of an animal, and you write words or sentences that describe that person or that thing or that animal. So today what I thought we would do, I'm going to write my name, and I'm going to write things that I like to do out beside each letter. And I encourage you to do the same. And you could also illustrate yours, or you could make several. You can make one for every member of your family, or for the pets in your family. And a lot of times you use adjectives. I'm just going to write about things that I like to do. I'm just going to put my first name, if you can see that on here. For the first one, I love art, and I think that's something you know about me, but I love to make drawings with pastels, so that's my M. And I'm not going to write these in complete sentences, so I'm not going to put a period at the end of each one. The second one, I love to eat mint chocolate chip ice cream. Whoops. Hey, for my third one, for the R, I love to read funny books. A lot of times the books that I read are for school or are about the brain or something else that I'm studying, so on the weekends or at night if I do read, I just like to read something funny that makes me laugh. For the E, I like to encourage people. Have you ever been around somebody that's critical, that's always criticizing you or finding what's wrong with everything? I don't like to do that. I like to encourage people, find the good things about people, build them up, make them feel good, find one good thing about them and tell them that good thing. I had some really encouraging teachers in my life, and that's something I would want you to do. Encourage your friends, encourage your family members. For D, I like to drink lemonade, particularly homemade lemonade. And then for the I wrote this last night, that's why I'm peeking. I like to illustrate books. And I think I spelled that wrong. Let me change that to you. There we go. Illustrate books. What does that mean? I like to draw pictures in books, and one day I would like to write books for children and draw the pictures. Remember Patricia Polacco, she's an author and she's an illustrator. She writes and draws the pictures. And for T, I like to teach students. I like to do this very much. And I'm enjoying this time and thankful that we can still communicate through e-learning. And then the last one is, one thing that I love to do during the summers, if I get a chance, I love to hunt for seashells on the beach. And that brings me a lot of joy. So I would encourage you today, write your own acrostic poem. And I would love to see what you come up with. Also illustrate it. I would love to see your pictures. I'll talk with you later.